Hi, my name is Joe LeBlond, and I'm here today to endorse Alan Casavant for Mayor of Biddeford. I'd like to talk about just a few points that I think have come up, and I've been blogging quite a bit online with Randy's post that he has out there. But first I'd like to talk about the recycling program. I've been an active recycler since the program was instituted in 1991. My wife and I have been recycling at the Biddeford Recycling Center, but only 14, I think, % of us were recycling at the time. And the new program is working, and it's something that if I had managed to get reelected so many years ago, we were going to work towards. But it took this many years for it to actually happen. That's proven leadership, ladies and gentlemen. That's proven leadership. I'd also like to talk about the airport issue. One of the other candidates who's running keeps on touting that we need to close the airport. Well, I'm here to tell you I'm 61 years old, and 6 years before I was born, the airport was there. And I had the good fortune of taking a flight when I was all of 8 years old with the former FBO, whose name was Mr. Marquis. His son still lives in town. So it was the most exciting time of my life. I was a Cub Scout and I got to go on a plane trip. I've recently been at the airport when the Friends of Biddeford Airport hosted the open house at the airport. And it really was a wonderful event, well attended by many pilots as well as many residents of the city of Biddeford. And as a member of La Kermesse, we were there to help to support Friends of Biddeford Airport by having our food program there. We were serving hamburgers and hot dogs. So I am adamantly opposed to closing the airport, to selling off any part of it as industrial parkland. And for any candidate to say that that generates no money doesn't pay attention to the fact that every pilot over there who has a hangar is paying taxes on that hangar. They're also paying personal property taxes on their airplanes and on the other equipment that they have there. So to say that the airport does not generate any money is an absolute falsehood. And selling it off would cost us more than keeping it by far, because any FAA monies that have been taken in the last 20 plus years would have to be paid back to the federal government. The other issue is the sale of industrial park land at all. I was so against selling any of our Biddeford Industrial Park on Hill Street Extension to private lot homeowners. I know a couple of them that live there, but it's so out of place to have those industries that were there, and suddenly you see a house here and a house there and a house there. These lots were supposed to be saved 20-some years ago, 25 years ago, for industry to come in. Now we have house lots on them. So to sell off part of the airport as anything but, it just doesn't make sense to me. I'd also like to talk about Alan Casavant's character. I've known Alan, in Biddeford we have a saying, we went to different schools together. I've known Alan since I was at St. Louis High School and he was a senior at Biddeford High at the same time. We're of the same era, we're the same age. And I know him better because I got the opportunity to serve on the city council with him. And when he was council president, while I was there serving the residents of Ward 3, he was a rock. He was the sense of leadership that that council had. And I'd like to see that continue with our upcoming election. So ladies and gentlemen, I would encourage you to please go out and vote and make sure that you're voting, first of all. Support the candidate of your choice, but my friends and family are going to vote for Alan Casavant. I hope you do too.